Hey, mean boys and girls. Today's show is brought to you by Himalaya, a brand new podcasting app.
Ooh, that sounds great. Tell me about it.
Awesome start. Can't wait for the next episode to drop? Well, be one of the first to listen to Mean Boys a day early, only on Himalaya. Himalaya is a brand new podcast. I covered some of this earlier. Where you can find every single podcast you love and some future faves. Oh, fuck. I don't even kind of talk like this. Whether you're a podcaster or a fan, Himalaya's got your back. Discover personally curated playlists and show your favorite podcaster some love with Himalaya's Tip Jar. This is more like a quip jar over here on this show, right?
Oh yeah. Hey, if you're not on our Patreon, you should quip on over to tip us on the.
You are not even approaching a sentence right now, bro.
Quippity tip it, bro. You can do it on Himalaya, which is great. We always appreciate that. Yeah.
All right. Okay, Tom, close enough.
Connor was on the road, and then I have a fever, so everyone's working out here. All right, tell me more, Connor.
This is
please.
A pretty funny advert, to be honest.
Connor, tell me more.
It's the easiest to use, and we're adding cool new. I think this is only supposed to be like 30 seconds. But we're adding cool new features every day. Go to your app store, download Himalaya. That's Himalaya for most of our fans.
Yeah, spelled like the country.
You know what? I think that's a Doug Stanhope joke. So sorry, Doug. Like that's in China for most of my fans. No,
I don't think Himalaya cares about.
No, I'm just saying for comedy fans.
Yeah.
I have integrity, but it was in the moment. It was an accident.
Yeah,
and I owned up to it.
You tell people when you steal. I love it.
And don't forget to follow Mean Boys once you're there. It's fucking cool. It's free, easiest to use, lots of features. I think I've read all of this shit. Yeah, but it's cool. I got it open in front of me, and honestly, it's a really nice interface. The Apple podcasting app grows to suck more and more each fucking passing day.
I've heard so many of our fans complain about the Apple podcast. It crashes on me all the fucking time.
It crashes. It's slow. It's archaic, and they have the monopoly, and they've gotten lazy. So Himalaya has swooped in, and it's pretty fucking slick. I'm looking at it right now. I got all my podcasts in here. The playlist thing I actually like, because then you could say, like, these are all the episodes with the good Keith's mom stories. They're like, these are all the Gareth Reynolds episodes,
Yeah.
Convenience. Or like, if I would love to see, like, hey, here's all, Tim Dillon's funniest podcast.
I feel like
I got a 4-hour flight.
Every other podcasting platform is stupid for not already having that feature on it. I think that's a great feature. I'm going to use the shit out of that.
Yeah, no, it's totally cool. And they're supporting the show. And that's how I found out about it, and I just liked it. So that works out great. You get too much transparency here. Anyway, download Himalaya. Give us a follow. And we're actually going to put out the shows a day early on the Monday-ish. We'll do our best. But, you might get some early shows.
Yeah.
If you follow us on Himalaya... End of ad.
Are they gonna be okay with that, Reed? Because I think it's funny.
Hey, mean boys and girls, we're back in the trap. Brand new episode.
We're back. It's good to be home.
Yeah, right after Clip Show Week.
Yeah.
I like doing Clip Show Week.
I know, it is funny. Yeah, it's just like, all right, we're all going on sad boy vacation.
Oh, yeah, I forgot the Scrubs where JD sings that song. Thanks for tuning into the best of. I got a new episode, Just the Boys, coming at you right now.
Yeah, nice fun one. Nice easing back into the rhythm. Very fun revelation about one of our fans' secret career in the voicemail segment.
If you thought pizza delivery wasn't actually as erotic as it is in some of your favorite adult films, well, so hang out till the end of this one.
It's not delivery; it's disgusting.
Hey, look at this guy. We're excited. A very big, mean year ahead of us. We're going out on tour again in the spring, so if you're not on that tour sheet, fill that motherfucker out. Let us know the closest major city you'd come out to see us in, how many friends you got, and whether or not we can crash on your couch. And we'll put together a Mean Boy show in your neck of the woods.
Goddamn right we will.
Yeah.
We want to come see you guys.
In your big fucking half-bearded, cankly neck.
In your neck beard of the woods.
Let's see what's going on in your neck beard of the woods.
Just cloudy with a chance of maladies.
They're getting the new Gundams in at Frankensons this week.
Yeah, fedora weather is at an all-time high. Tom, you have an announcement to make.
I do. The Doug Stanhope Celebrity Death Pool is over. We've all, if you remember, we did that from last year.
Yeah, and I think I speak for everyone when I say I forgot about that.
I would check it like once a month, maybe. But
Yeah, I totally just I just got my ass handed to me halfway through the year and was like, oh, fuck this. I hate this now.
Yeah, we're not going to do another one just because it takes a slight amount of time for me to set up, and then
it takes dozens of minutes that, frankly, I could be better spent pacing and smoking.
Yeah, if you guys want to set up your own unofficial one, go for it. We'll retweet it.
It's really cutting into my fidget time.
Oh no! If someone else wants to organize it, absolutely. It also gives me so much anxiety just holding on to people's money for a whole year.
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
that gives me anxiety.
Yeah,
I don't even like you holding my drink, if I'm being honest.
But I'm gonna announce the money spots here. I was I had the highest scoring mean boy. I got
what
fifth
place
place
did we come in?
Okay, so Connor didn't do bad. He tied for 6th.
That's
okay.
cool.
All right. Respectable.
And then,
My first time
your-
out.
Oh man, I'm watching how far down you're scrolling, and it's making me say, I'm Carnock the Blood.
Keith, you got 18th with 24 points.
18th out of how many?
31.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I suck.
But
D plus.
There's a lot of people tied.
Oh, so I'm way closer to last.
Well, so yeah, Keith, you guys. Keith,
How many people did worse than me?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Okay.
Okay,
There you
yeah.
go.
Tim
Nice.
Rochelle got a big 0.
Oh, suck my fat dick, Tim Rochelle.
You did
Yeah.
better. Hey, you did better than the big Meek.
Oh, suck my fat dick twice, the big
You
me.
did better than Claire.
Claire, you're cool.
Yeah, thanks for the hospitality,
Yeah, it
Claire.
seems less fun to yell that at a lady.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks for all the cake.
Jacob Trimmer, my dad beat you.
Suck my fat ass,
No,
Jacob
they,
Trim.
They
Oh.
beat you.
Yeah.
I'll suck your fat dick, Tom's dad.
Yeah, there we go. The snake.
Yeah.
a call forward.
Connor and Alex Yorchak tied for 6th.
Oh, hey, Alex. What's up, man?
Yeah,
I'm looking
yeah.
at your shoes right now.
Yeah, the Orch.
The ones you gave Tom.
Yeah. Fucking Olivia Grace got 10th. And then I got 5th. And then KS Schmazzles or whatever got 4th, but that's not a money spot. And in 3rd place, Dave Cyrus. He gets his money
Wow,
back.
hey.
Yeah, Jew of note.
Jew of note.
In 2nd place, Canadian Geo.
Geo of note.
Geo dude.
I think I know who that is, but I don't want to say in case I'm wrong. And then 1st place is Tombstoner, who has already emailed me, and I got to PayPal you your money.
This is like, hey, bitch, where my money?
Yeah.
Oh, it was before it even
Well,
ended. It was like-
Tombstoner has like played before. Like they.
Is Tombstoner even one of ours, or is he just
I
like
think it was
some-
just a
he's-
ringer.
He's one of our. Well, no, I didn't allow anyone who wasn't one of ours to.
Oh, okay.
You made them say their favorite sketch or something.
Well, no, How would you know? Because I get to choose who goes in or out, and
Gotcha,
you'd have to
gotcha.
pay. You know.
Well, it's
but
not like Doug Stanhope retweeted it, and anybody that was good at the game could have joined our league and hustled us.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's one of ours, but yeah, he closed out in 1st place with 405 points.
Holy shit.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
I had
he
like
had
70 or something.
5 hits. And to give that perspective, Canadian Geo 2nd place, 201.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah, and Dave Cyrus got 132. So like, yeah, I broke 100. I got 120.
Yeah,
What did I end up at?
You ended up in 6th place with 90 points.
That's not bad.
You got
24
3 hits,
points.
which isn't bad.
Yeah.
I think all I got was Stephen Hawking.
My big one was
Yeah.
Marquis Smith from the fall. That was
yeah.
because I just googled musicians with cancer.
Yeah,
and,
I was bummed. That fucking LFO guy, I tried to grab him, but they wouldn't let me.
oh yeah. Well, whoever got XXX Tentacion really came up big.
I don't
Yeah.
think anyone did.
I don't think in our funeral home they did. No,
Yeah.
I had
Yeah.
Travis Scott, even though I'm a fan of his, because I'm like, this guy does a lot of drugs.
I was really banking on Millie Bobby Brown ODing with Drake or whatever. But
Oh man,
I'm
God
glad-
damn!
like, here's the thing.
Fuck him for being a good father figure.
Like, I'm sad that she's alive because it cost me, I don't know, $40 or whatever. But
Yeah.
I'm happy she's alive because season 3 of Stranger Things will probably be good.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
I don't know. You know, you win
You
some,
know,
you lose
do
some.
you want money or do you want to be basic? These are the two problems of your life. Always,
Exactly.
yeah.
I figured get 2 more seasons out, wrap the show respectfully, and then let a River Phoenix.
Yeah, that
Exactly.
goes first, second, third, $200, $50, $10, and then 50 went to funeral home dues. So hit me up, email me, and then if you could send me just a screenshot so I know that you're actually that person and not trying to pull one over on Tommy G, that would be great.
Never, ever call yourself that
I
again.
had a hockey coach that called me that occasionally.
Tommy G.
Tommy
That's
G.
okay, though, I think, a hockey coach. Calling yourself
Yeah.
that, preposterous.
I thought your
I'm a
hockey
preposterous
coach. I thought
man.
your hockey
Fair
coach
point.
called you sugar tits. Which,
They all called me Captain Crunch.
oh, I forgot about that because you
Yeah.
ran into people.
I
and
heard a lot of people.
You broke bones and stayed crunchy in
Yeah.
milk.
I broke it
because your gums were always bleeding.
Yeah, I ruptured his spleen or
You
something.
ruptured it.
Yeah, dude, he pissed blood for like 6 months. He had to quit hockey.
That's
I
when you
felt-
break and rupture it. Is you
Goddamn,
rupture
yeah.
it.
I felt really bad, and then I like pitched to like one of the other guys, like, should I like send him a card? He's like, what the fuck is that card gonna say? Hey, sorry, I broke your back. Like, ooh, you're in a wheelchair. Whoopsies. Like,
Picture of Bane with a tear rolling down his cheek. My bad.
Well, now that we're 6.5 minutes in, on to our third piece of business.
I'm recording an album.
Oh, yeah.
I like to plug. You're like, I want to plug the iTunes reviews. I'm recording an album January 27th in Los Angeles at the Chatterbox, West Covina. The album will be called Partylicious, you fucking idiots.
Yeah.
Come on out if you're in the area or near the area. Love to see you guys. It's free. There will be a Facebook event. There will be all the details and stuff on that. All the boys are going to be there. It's going to be a fun night. I'm excited to see you guys.
Yeah, that'll be a blast. And we're also doing our iTunes review challenge, where we once we get to 500, what goes down, Tom?
I will be tased at a live show. So
Now, have we already lost the taser that someone sent us in the mail?
no.
Oh, okay, good. We
Really,
still
where is it? Tell me now.
Oh, did one of you guys take it?
No.
No. Why would I do that?
It's by my window.
Yeah, I wanted to make a grilled cheese, and I didn't want to wake you up, so I decided to tase it in my room.
Oh, it just sounds like some shit. We're so clever because we took one of Tom's things. Like,
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah,
like
you
classic us.
You know us. I love taking all your valuable things.
It's me. I sound like this.
and then we're gonna bring it up on the podcast and see that he doesn't know it.
We've never done that.
Tom, what am I going to... If anything I steal from you, I get poorer. Do you understand?
I meant, did you lose it?
No, I still have it.
Okay, well, sorry.
Calm down, man.
That riff got hostile.
Hey,
I thought,
hey.
I think
we
I'm
also
big
everybody we lose a lot of stuff in this house. It's very dirty.
That is true.
Anyway, so yeah, leave us a review so we can tase Tom at our next live event, which will be coming up and being announced soon. San Diego coming soon. OC coming soon. Fucking Nardog 215-5214 writes, great podcast, 5 stars. I love how ruthless 3 best friends can be to each other. Thank you, Nardog.
Yeah. Of all the dogs we know, you are by far the most gnar.
Yeah, you narwhal, dude. Yeah, do that. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Tom's putting up some highlight clips and the vlogs, of course.
Yep.
Excited for more vlogs when we get back out on the road. But yeah, go enjoy some of the slideshows of some of our favorite moments that are now up there with pictures for you to be visually stimulated by.
Yeah,
because you need
Kimbled right in the Kimble.
You got to go have all your dopamine buttons pressed at all times, you filthy millennials. And follow us on all the socials, Twitter and Instagram. Holler at us on Patreon. Weekly bonus content, $5 a month. You'll hear a little preview clip for that later in the show. And $10 a month, monthly goodies. Calendars are going out. They've gone out by the time this drops. We're just waiting for all the pledges to go through to see whose card didn't get declined. All 7 of you that actually made sure you had $10 in your checking account after the holidays.
Yeah.
And we're doing some keychains this month, so those will be sent out in February. February.
February
Yeah, so with all that out of the way, sit back, relax, and enjoy this week's Just the Boys edition of the Mean Boys podcast right now.
Hey, everybody, welcome to the Mean Boys podcast. New year, new you, new global pandemic that'll kill a bunch of brown kids. I'm Keith Carey.
I'm Tom Goss.
And I'm holding this magic envelope. It says Rascal Flats outside. What is a problem that Keith's going to have when he learns to drive?
You piece of shit.
You just got Karnak the Magnificent.
Man, I realized just recently that Karnak and Karnak are way too similar name-wise.
Me too. I was talking to I was having dinner with my family over the holidays, and they're like, "Oh yeah, like the Johnny Carson bit," and I was like, "No,
No, it's nothing like that.
it isn't, except for the name." But who cares?
The envelope says pain. Let's
Hey.
see what's inside. It says die.
Hey, you wrote it on a bus. What do you want complete copyright fucking freedom on a bus? That's the best you're gonna do. It's close.
Yeah, man.
That's a lot of what we do is we take something that's already out there and we make it dark and sick.
Yeah, let
And
me
then
just take a delete
Yeah,
key
dude, we're
to-
fucking edgy, bro. Like
man.
flowers, I paint them black.
We have kind of a
even if
twisted
they're
sense of humor, man.
yeah, like straight up. I got a laptop. I put stickers on it.
Look,
I don't
know
give
about-
a shit.
I don't know about you guys, but sarcasm is just another free service I provide.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
my
mean, it's honestly
incense
one of
are
my languages on
feces.
Facebook for a reason. Jeez.
Man, I think Walmart T-shirt humor is the lowest form form of comedy, like under rape jokes and actual rape.
Hold up. Let me just get out my Cards Against the Humanity game that I think we should all play right now.
God.
Wow, what an edgy game.
Is there any less fun thing for any comedian to do than play Cards Against Humanity?
No, I've been kicked out of Cards Against Humanity.
I would rather play Get a Colonoscopy than Cards Against
I had to
Humanity.
explain this to my girlfriend because we were like looking at board games, and she's like, "I like Cards Against Humanity." I'm like, "Here's why it's no fun for me because I'm just in a writer's room with a bunch of retards. I'm right every time." And then they're like, "I picked the big black dick as the president." And I'm like, "You people are fucking swine."
Yeah, no, it's not judged fairly because if it was fairly, the game would be over in my favor in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will dunk on all of you. I'm at the batting cages right now. A non-comedian Cards Against Humanity game. That's like making like Muhammad Ali fight the Spider Kid.
Yeah,
you know,
man, fucking yeah. Last time I played Cards Against Humanity, one of the people at the party I was with just looks at me and was like, "Maybe I should do stand up because they were winning," and I just wanted to like go in the room and strangle their child.
Yeah,
yeah. Maybe I should manage an Applebee's and die irrelevant.
yeah. You know what I've done. You know what I've been through to get here.
I've met several people who were nominated for daytime Emmys.
You have any idea how many car crashes I've been a witness to? Via Olivia Grace. 3. Happy New Year, guys.
Man,
Yeah,
it's
we
good to
really
be
haven't-
back in the shit.
We haven't really talked that much. How was the holidays, boys?
They were good, man. Me and Tom went and hung out with a friend of the show, Kyle Clark.
Oh, nice. Did you for Christmas?
Yeah, we spent Christmas at Kyle's, or not me and you, me and my
Yeah,
girlfriend.
I was like, wait,
Sorry.
I don't remember that.
They look pretty similar.
Yeah, I'm just making sure my girlfriend is just you in a wig now.
Yeah.
You know, we went up to Kyle's.
Your girlfriend keeps claiming that
Hey,
she's
if anyone
female
sees a
Tom.
coyote, be cool.
Yeah,
and
and
it
it's
was basically
haunting Keith.
watching him and like 3 other people just exchange like satanic gifts.
Oh yeah,
Which is
what's a Kyle Clark white elephant?
It was
look
just like weird, like earth cleansing wood and like fucking a candle shaped like a skull. It was hilarious nonsense. By the way, he has candy that I'm supposed to give you guys, but I may just steal.
No, I want nothing from that man. It feels good to be mean to Kyle again for no reason.
Yes. No, Christmas is good, man. It was it was fun. Just
Did you light up the skull candle?
What's up?
Did you light up the candle?
No, it seemed like a personal candle.
Oh, that's probably like, oh, yeah, well, this is for when I'm jacking off to the good shit. You know,
yeah,
like.
it's when I jack off to weird horror movies from the 70s.
Did I ever tell you about when I lost my virginity in the big candle?
What?
The girl I lost my virginity to, she's like, oh, I got to get my
fucked a
candle.
candle.
Yeah, no, she's like, I got to get my candle. I always light a candle. And I was like, oh, okay. And she brings in this big fucking, like, Home Depot bucket candle, you know? And she's like, this is the candle that I lit when I became a woman. And I legitimately asked her, wait, so you lit the candle when you got your period? But it was when she got fucked for the first
But that's
time.
what I would assume when I heard that.
Yeah, right?
You know what I love is that you can tell how much of a whore she is by just how burned down the candle is.
You know what's funny is we left it on that night after an evening of what I can only assume was very mediocre to bad lovemaking.
And when you woke up, she had aged 50 years.
No! Put it back! I'm like trying to...
The candle of Orion Gray!
Yeah. Yeah, so I remember just being like, oh, duh. That lady really saved me, fell on the insult sword for me. You know what I mean? Like, if it wasn't for that nice lady fucking me in that trailer, I probably would be a Yu-Gi-Oh champ.
I think about that sometimes about the juggalette who stumbled ass backwards into fucking me.
Oh, yeah, I forgot it was a
I might have
juggalette.
just driven a van into a bunch of women on the sidewalk at some point. I could easily have... Look, I had a fedora at that point.
She was the only thing...
The fork in the road had been reached.
Yeah, she was the only thing
my
keeping me
first
off
girl should have
4chan.
tried harder because I'm still good at. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, because she phoned it in, now people have to deal with you.
Yeah, she a mediocre blowjob, and now I have 3 swords in Keith's basement.
So somebody needs to just jump on the grenade and fuck Tom so good he gets health insurance. like that if somebody makes Tom come hard enough, he will come adulthood.
Yeah, he's just gonna. Oh man, that pussy was so tight it changed my life.
Yeah. If any of the fans want to come down, light a candle, and make Tom a man.
Yeah,
my jizz spells out red blue cross on the wall.
Yeah, it was like Jordan Peterson's 12 Rules for Life were in her vagina, and he absorbed all of its messages with one evening.
Your dick just comes out wearing like a jacket with tweed patches.
Oh yeah, it's got the pee hole. Well, actually, if you look at the statistics, 5 minutes is a pretty average amount of time.
Your dick just starts going, debate me.
I finger her and pull out a new insurance card.
Yeah. Is this your what? No, that's got your social security number on it. How did that get in there? Gross. Is that why I was peeing blood the other day, Tom?
What's in your ham wallet?
How about you? I got to figure you had some kind of ham wallet. Yikes. No, there's the episode title. So I assume you and your family got into some sort of stupid argument over Christmas, right?
We did. We had a big fight about whether or not the snake could watch A Wonderful Life with us on Christmas Eve.
Why is that in it? Are you going to cover his eyes? Like, well, earmuffs. He's only 7.
Well, my little brother was.
Have ears.
How do they hear? With their tongue or something?
They hear from vibrations. If you want to put earmuffs on a snake, you just, I don't know, pick it up.
Oh, yeah, you put it in some sort of like a weird bag.
Yeah, some sort of like anti-grav chamber.
Yeah, I feel like a
It's
Mylar.
a floating snake who doesn't understand Christmas.
Yeah, so like if you put it in like a crinkly Mylar bag, that would be like the loudest thing you could do to a snake.
Oh,
you
it's
know?
the worst.
Yeah. Snake torture.
Yeah, so there's that. And then
What was the anti-art? Like, why didn't they not want the snake to
my
watch the
dad was
movie?
just like, why the fuck would the snake can't watch the movie? And my brother was like, but he can watch it with us. And he's like, yeah, but no, that's a dumb thing. Also, there was a lizard right next to the TV.
Of course,
You
yeah.
watch
Why?
the movie, but the snake can't?
Yeah, why wouldn't there be also a lizard involved? Merry Christmas from the Goss family. We gotta figure out like it's like we're doing the seating chart at the Grammys, and we can't put Cardi next to Nicki, so the snake and the lizard, we gotta pick one. Who's hotter?
Have we talked about the lizard plan for your Tinder profile yet?
Oh, yeah,
no.
that's a pretty good one.
Yeah, we want to redo Tom's Tinder thing. So his whole bio is just like, I love my dog. I'm a real dog person. My dog is the best dog that
Just
is
a
dog.
full bio about how much I love my dog.
And then
his
every picture
personality.
is just Tom holding a giant lizard.
Yeah, we got
doing
different-
dog shit with it.
I think a different lizard every picture too would be ideal.
I think the same lizard the whole time, so they know it's my lizard.
Yeah, and you got to put it in like one of those doily, like fucking Rosie the fucking Molly Pitcher hats.
Yeah,
you know what
figure
I mean?
out how to
Just
put
different
one on a leash.
outfits.
No one would ever see you with a lizard and not assume it was your lizard. Like, you look like a guy who has lizards.
Yeah, like if
pretty
I saw
funny.
you, I'm like, well, he didn't rent that or whatever. Like that's
Yeah, he's
you
not
know,
borrowing this lizard.
that's the one investment he's made in life.
Dude,
Well,
how well could we Photoshop me holding a Komodo dragon on a leash?
I bet
No.
you're going to find out by Wednesday.
Now, when you say we, what you mean is me, and the answer is no. I'm just going to be honest with you. No.
We're going to get tweeted some rudimentary versions of you walking a lizard.
Yeah, Komodo Tom.
Yeah. Man, and predictably, I had a very boring suburban Christmas that was quite nice, and nothing funny happened at all.
Dude,
We saved you for last.
No, Opie pointed out, so I was just telling Opie about my Christmas when I saw him the other day, and he's like, wait, so you telling me you a millennial, and your mom's a yoga teacher, and your dad flies drones? And I was like, well, when you put it like that, I guess that makes my grandpa an avocado, and my grandma is Fleet Foxes somehow.
Yeah, and my aunt on my dad's side can't even.
Yeah.
dude,
Well, back in the 40s, there was no vaccine, so she still has her leg braces. It's from Can't Even.
Oh, yeah, she got
Leo.
polio.
Poliello?
Poliello.
That's when you can't walk and you play the synthesizer? Is you have Poliello?
Wheelchair woman.
I know. I'm going to see ELO in L.A. That was a Christmas present I got.
Oh, that
that's
fucking
cool.
rules.
Yeah, I'm taking I got my parents Paul McCartney tickets too. That was pretty
Oh,
sweet.
wow.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. I
nice.
was like,
Awesome.
hey, suck my dick. Look what I
We're
got.
going to celebrate the birth of white Christ with the whitest events.
Yeah, no, it's May, June. Back to. I'm about to have a very Caucasian fucking spring. Caucasian. My name's Caucasia. I'm aware of the irony of this. I fully grasp the humorous nature of my name.
Man, speaking of quiche in a weird way, because it's in Caucasia.
Sure.
I realized recently, anytime I go to an event and they're just giving out quiche, even though quiche is not a fancy food, I get impressed.
Oh yeah.
Like, I feel like I did something good to end up in a place where quiche is.
Oh,
Quiche
like
is
when you
the
go to
shit.
some place and they're like, oh, they put out the special soaps.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah,
I'm-
exactly
I got special
that.
soap friends.
Yeah, I went to the New Year's party at Jeff Ross's house, and it was like not even like fancy quiche. It was just like Kevin Skeeney just took quiche out of the oven and was like, I don't know, you want one? And I was like, I'm coming up in the world.
Dude, yeah, my family makes quiche every Christmas, and I fucking hate quiche.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just what a pie of eggs. Go fuck
I
yourself.
love it.
There's
I
no
love
world
it.
where I thought you'd be pro quiche.
No, yeah. Well, my grandma's like just getting too tired to really. She still cooks, but she shouldn't be. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like she's not. She's mentally very sharp, but it's just like you've done about 80 years of this. Just let's just go to fucking Marie Callender's because your heart isn't in it anymore.
Yeah,
you
we're
know?
in the back nine on the culinary career.
It's like it's getting less edible every year.
Yeah.
And to my family, I'm sorry to my paternal grandma, but
I do love the idea that she
The
also
game
has
is
a band
over.
on the show.
Yep.
I get a call from.
Oh, my grandma. Happy birthday.
I just see caller ID jitterbug.
What?
That was my grandma's birthday today.
Oh.
Oh yeah, and the Earth actually just turned 6,019 years old. So that's a pretty.
Yeah, Tom's grandma is the Earth.
Yeah,
Dude,
Well,
on Christmas Day, we watched Roma. Have you guys seen Roma?
no.
No,
You
but
gu- I
you've-
like to
you've
imagine you guys are all just looking at one tomato together.
And
You've been
Roma
complaining about this for several days.
is a bullshit movie. Okay, the
All right.
first opening 7 minutes is just water going down a drain. And I didn't know I had to read. It's one of those read movies because I speak Spanish. And
Subtitles.
Yeah, read
Going for
movies.
it?
yeah,
You know, a
and
book.
A Reed movie? Is it about a saxophone player? What?
this is our Christmas.
Oh yeah, I saw Fantastic Four, one of those Reed movies. Oh,
This is Christmas Day when everyone else watches fucking Santa shit and Snow Dude and whatever the fuck it is.
and Santa shit, Snow Dude, you know.
Frosty the Snow Dude.
Yeah.
He
I-
liked to fucking shred.
I had to. There's a scene in fucking Roma where there's just there's a naked man destroys a shower to get the curtain rod to use them as nunchucks, fully naked, and then just swings his giant cock around as he pretends like that was just 7 minutes of the movie. Nothing to do with anything. He's got this giant.
See what you're describing
thick,
sounds like a pretty
curved
good
dick.
movie.
Well,
No.
here's my prediction, and I haven't watched the movie yet, and I'm going to watch it because I do want to see it. I think what you're describing is probably like a really romantic, like, love scene that's being directed, and somehow you have interpreted it as this man does. There's no way this naked Mexican man turns a curtain rod into nunchucks
Or
to
does
fight a
dick-
woman.
bow
dick
staff.
karate.
He doesn't fight a woman.
Okay, but you've been saying nunchucks insistently for a week and a half.
Nunchucks, bow staff. What's the difference? It's fucking. It's a shower curtain rod. He destroyed her shower to fling his
Well, so
giant.
you hate all Jackie Chan
curved
movies where he picks up something
Mexican
hilarious
cock,
and fights people with it?
flipping
That's like the
around
best part of those
Mexican dick.
movies.
like a handkerchief. He's just got a giant. It's so fucking. It's a giant uppercase J.
Does it look like where the Grinch lives?
You're mad at how big this guy's dick is.
It's how curved it is.
Well,
He's got a
do
problem.
it.
Well, the fact that you've said Mexican every time you've referred to the dick
Yeah.
makes it seem a little harsh that,
we
these
take you to meet my mom one time.
fucking machete-shaped kukri
Yeah,
dicks.
we had to build a wall around this dick.
There's some of my insult just showed when I said the type of machete that is bigger at the end than curved.
I'm just saying I don't want to see a big dick, a big curved cock with my family on Christmas.
How about a nice straight one? It's the holidays.
It'll
What
be
do
a little
you
better?
really?
I know.
No.
ironically,
What is it about the curve that's disrespectful?
Huh? It was the amount, like it was medically worrying how much it curved because it also curved like not up or
Honestly, I
down
bet
or
those
side to
guys-
side, but like diagonal.
That's
I bet,
English on it.
I bet those guys are actually doing pretty well in the bedroom because it's you're hitting different spots.
He
It's
sure
like,
did. Well, you know what it is. Whenever I see a dude like that who's fucking crazy,
I got no
just-
curve. No curve, Jerry.
He's just,
mine gets bigger at the end, but it's a pretty straight shot.
If I don't jack off for a while, I get sort of a clubbed effect towards the end. But
Like it's all just building up there.
yeah, but not like
Like it's one of those
crazy.
New Year's poppers.
Exactly. Yeah.
Man, I will say, sucking a curved dick is a nightmare.
Oh, it seems
if
like
it's got like a huge hook to
really
it. Like this
not
man's-
ergonomical.
Well, yeah,
Unless you're
'cause-
laying on your back and getting throat fucked.
Yeah,
in
which
case
that-
it would go down your throat easier.
Even then, though, it's just like it's bumping against gums and shit, and you're just like,
Yeah,
it's not designed to go there.
No,
it's like
yeah.
a fat kid going through a McDonald's play place. It's like, hey, man,
Yeah, I know
there are
you're
places
having.
for you to roam. This ain't one of them.
I know you're having a good time in the tunnel, but there's a lot of other people here, and one of them is my throat.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, whenever I see crazy people get laid on television, I'm like, what am I doing wrong? How are they pulling?
You
this
got to
off?
be fictional. I think that's part of
Maybe
it.
that's it.
If you got to enter some sort of like weird fantasy novel, 13-year-old like young adult book
Okay,
universe.
guys, I'm gonna be a novel now. That's how I'm gonna
Yeah.
get laid.
Yeah.
I
I
have
going
the
to
plan.
Darnia.
the Mexican Joker.
Ay, so topical.
Somebody had to bring this train to a
Oh,
screaming
I have
collision.
7 more minutes of opinions on Roma.
Well, I got that's great.
I just think
anyway.
it's ironic that your family was like, "Oh, we're not going to let the snake watch a movie. Instead, we're going to watch a movie with a snake in it."
All right, guys, I'll start us off. A member of the Mexican Senate was killed in a freak helicopter accident. Authorities declared there was no foul play after an exhaustive 15-second investigation.
Fire prey.
Fire play.
Fire play.
Yeah, fire play. Did I ever tell you about the magician I did the AA show with?
I don't think that you did.
All right, so I'm doing the 202 Club in Anaheim, which is the worst gig that ever existed.
Oh, it was true garbage.
It's like 1:30 in the morning for people that are withdrawing from crack and falling asleep.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm following a magician who is clearly an unsuccessful, poor magician.
Yeah.
Right? And he goes up and he does like a mediocre show or whatever, and he gets off and he's like, there's fucking kids in the audience. God damn it. Ruined my whole set. And I'm like, oh, do you do a lot of dirty stuff? And he's like, no, I was going to do a lot of fire tricks. But I was trained and I was taught not to do fire tricks in front of children because they might hurt themselves. They might get the wrong idea. And I couldn't break that code. And he starts going off in this whole thing about the magician's code. And I'm like, hey, man, I didn't like jack off in the skull with the newt, too. So I don't really care about your Also, these kids are being raised by meth addicts.
Yeah.
They could show you things about fire that would blow your mind.
Yeah, it's like their mom was doing a fire trick for 18 years, and that's why they don't have teeth no more.
If anything, seeing an adult use fire responsibly might be, if anything, a role model for these horrible children. They've got the worst lives.
The 202 Club is a building built of just dried plywood and fucking loose rustling leaves. You shouldn't do fire tricks in there anyway.
Oh, God willing you should. Then it would be wiped from the earth.
It is a building begging to be burned down.
Another time, this homeless lady, I guess, was like asking me for a ride home, and she just kept asking. I kind of went, yeah, whatever, you know, like trying to get her to leave me alone, I guess.
Right.
And then I go to leave, and she starts following me. So I go pretend to go to the bathroom, and then I jump the fence and run to my car while she chases me. Because like some guy was like, "Are you gonna give her a ride?" And I was like, "I don't know what I said. I just was trying to get her to go away." And he's like, "Yeah, she's like fucking like." Attacked a lot of people. Like, don't do that. And I was like, okay. So yeah, I just was like, 19-year-old fucking white guy with an afro just sprinting to a Toyota Camry. Like, I'm scared. Boogity, boogity, boogity.
Man, I just want like a what is it? The Hard Day's Night where the Beatles are just running from the women.
Yes,
but
yeah.
it's just you running from every like violent lunatic woman who has tried to harm you.
Oh yeah, just Boone Shakalaka and my ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, exactly.
Andy Dick is in there.
Hey, what am I doing here?
You know what you're doing there. Well, actually, you don't. You probably drank those memories away. But a series of witnesses, one of which is reliable because he's not Omid Singh or Robbie K. Remembers.
All right. A man was found dead in a burning car in the parking lot of a Buffalo Wild Wings. Damn, bro, that shit really is spicy.
A New York man tweeted, "Please help me, Mom," before going missing. Jeez, dude, needy much?
My favorite is that you didn't have a space between the words man and tweeted, so it was just man tweeted.
Man tweeted. I'm so tired of being man tweeted at. Oh. All right.
What's that movie with Casey Affleck? Man tweeted by the sea? Where he forgets to use the hashtag and his family burns to death?
That sounds good, but again, that's how I haven't seen movies.
All right, that was for someone else. I haven't seen that movie either.
Oh, really?
Context clues, baby.
Oh,
Wait,
wow.
there's a movie called Man Tweeted?
Manchester by the sea is what it is.
Oh, about the soccer team.
Nope.
You guys, well, man, actually, never mind. I was about to bring up something super boring because I think the Skechers comeback is finally upon us. We've joked about it for years, but Skechers put it...
We have not joked about it.
Oh,
for
well,
years.
sure, everybody.
I haven't had
society.
an opinion about Skechers since 2002.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it said sketches. Shoes?
Yeah, Skechers.
No, our Skechers will remain the inferior source of comedy they have always been.
Oh yeah, our Skechers will remain the really cheap shit your mom gets you.
Yeah, I hope you're ready for 2 Christmas sketches on January 7th.
All right, guys. Wait, no, I just did that one. A Fort Wayne man drove his van through the front door of a store to rescue his shoplifting girlfriend. I've heard of a doorbuster, but this is ridiculous. Yeah, still doing them. Oh, fuck yeah, this is ridiculous.
A man was busted trying to sneak drugs into a jail under his foreskin. I've heard of uncut heroin, but this is ridiculous.
Hell yeah.
Come on, Tom.
Oh, I don't have a joke.
that's
this
ridiculous.
is ridiculous. You owe me a Coke.
State governors have been sworn in all around Brazil. In America, a Brazilian state governor is referred to as a soccer coach.
Okay.
But this is ridiculous.
Is there something outlandish about that?
But this is braziculous.
Dude, I've always wanted to go to
Braziculus
Brazil.
is. I'm pretty sure he also stabbed Caesar.
I believe braziculus is the name of Tom Snake.
Oh yeah.
Actually, no, I think its name is Monty or something like that. My little sister.
Oh,
named
like
it.
Monty Python?
No, it's not
I bet
clever.
No, but I bet because is it a python?
It is a python.
And its name is Monty.
Yeah.
No, I don't know the name. It's something like Monty. It's
Bet
not
it's
Monty.
Maybe not.
Marty?
Well, you already saw the full Monty with that Mexican snake, so All right,
Full
gang.
Manuel.
Dude, it was like a python with a broken neck. It was crazy.
After it had been like
yeah, they do.
Steven,
They're just very small.
after it had been like Steven Seagal, like fucking, just. To fucking hundreds of dead chickens spewed into the road after a crash outside of a church. Fortunately, the chickens are in a better place now on the other side.
That's real
Can
fun.
you tell these are the ones I wrote for the Tonight Show packet I decided not to do?
A naked man tried to light himself on fire at a New Jersey gas station. We here at the Mean Boys Podcast wish Zach Amico a speedy recovery.
Oh, yeah, man. Fucking donate to that Go Fiend Me page.
Go fiend me. An Oregon man became the first person to walk across the entire continent of Antarctica, proving once and for all that white people can walk through snow.
What?
Okay, big swing.
I hear it's
big
almost
miss.
it's like I hear the icy tundra of indifference.
Well,
Ooh,
my whole
wow.
thing is just like, what is that proof?
That was pretty good.
What, like, I just don't understand, like, because he made it sound like
I'm gonna keep making you walk through Antarctica.
It's the most disrespectful thing we've ever done.
Hello.
Oh wait, I think I hear a monster that shapeshifts.
Just an iceberg breaking off to get away from. Sorry, what were you saying?
Oh no, I just don't understand like what the
A gigantic ice shelf has broken away from Antarctica to get away from that joke. They're not even like being a part of the whole continent that is to blame for that terrible piece of art. All right. 2 seagulls overdosed on prescription opiates in a public park. They were found by a homeless man who shortly overdosed on seagulls right afterwards.
Oh, it's a turducken of Vicodin.
Yeah.
Turducken.
I keep reading these wrong. I gotta fucking drink some more coffee or something.
A teenager in China was hospitalized after inserting a USB cable into his penis. Of course it didn't work, bro. You're Chinese. You got to get that micro USB.
I thought it was just going to be "is it in the wrong way" joke, and I was like, "Oh, come on!" Oh, racist!
Hey,
Yeah.
they're fine.
Yeah. They got
One of the biggest dicks I've ever seen was on an Asian fella. So,
really.
Yeah. So,
How big are we talking?
like about my
Like a
size.
full dragon at the parade with the guys inside of it
Yeah,
walking
like-
around. Did
like-
it have different feet sticking out the bottom of it?
Like 8 inches, problematic handful. Like,
What's a problematic handful?
I don't know, like you can grab it, but there's still you don't have full control of it with one hand.
Oh,
Not quite
yeah.
a two-hander, but you definitely you got to make some choices.
Like trying to eat a dodgy dog and hold your beer. You know.
There you go. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right.
A Chinese school has enforced smart uniforms that have GPS and survey students. Upon hearing this, Black Mirror writer Charlie Brooker threw a script in the trash can and whispered, "The fucking Chinese beat me to it again."
All right, guys. A Missouri judge ordered a poacher to watch Bambi over and over again while in jail. Even worse, his cellmate is the guy who has to watch Woody Allen's Manhattan over and over again.
A woman was caught on camera fat-shaming a 2-year-old at a Philadelphia daycare.
Hell yeah.
A Philadelphia daycare, of course, being when you throw a baby, a sock full of batteries, and a can of Cheese Whiz into an old dog crate.
What was she fat shaming it?
I don't know. She was just calling it. I like you're calling the child it. It's just the same.
Well, if it's not a person, it's fat.
oh yeah, they were just like, yeah, look at you, fat fatty.
It's two.
Yeah, no, I didn't read through it. I don't know the exact details of the fat shaming.
Yeah,
no one's
yeah.
gonna fuck you, baby.
Yeah. Good luck finding a man there, 2-year-old.
Yeah, you don't know nothing about not being fat.
You don't even realize that you guys are different, really.
Yeah. Look at these shapes, you fat fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see that circle? That's you.
Yeah, you see Grover? Grover thinks you're fat.
You see that big oval? That could also be you.
Yeah.
You're round.
Any of the round ones. Not a rectangle. Don't look at the rectangle.
Those aren't for you.
Yeah, if you round the corners, maybe, because it looks like a refrigerator.
Angles are for the skinny man.
Is this the last one?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. An armed man with firearms, bulletproof vests, and tactical gear was headed to a church claiming to, quote, fulfill a prophecy. Thankfully, the cops arrested him before any damage was done. They could tell he was suspicious immediately because he was black.
Wow. You had to walk all the way across Antarctica to get to that punchline. I'll tell you that.
Africa.
Oh, it seems like you slipped on a little black ice there at the end.
Well, I had to start.
Is that an energy drink, or am I imagining?
Look, I had to
Guys,
start at the tundra. I worked out of it.
Black ice sounds like one of those like Gatorade flavors that doesn't last.
Oh yeah, where it's like get black cherry out of my consumer soft drinks. Thank you
Black
very
cherry
much.
is a bad fruit.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah, I don't want it in my neighbor.
Black cherry's great. You can treat gout with black cherry.
What?
What? Why do you know that?
Huh?
What do you?
Because I
What
know
do you?
people with gout.
You have, and they're utilizing home gout remedies.
Yeah, and it works because it works.
Why do all of your friends seem to use Oregon Trail medicine? Where they're like, if you chew on this root, and
It's mostly my family.
Yeah,
And yeah.
yeah, it's your dad just comes home with a big bag of garlic and throws it at your flu-ridden brother, like, get chewing.
All right, I got the chair. He's got the snake got gout.
Yep. Dude, imagine having snake gout where you just your foot, like the tail is just all like fat and like hard, and you're like, ah, shit.
It just looks like my dick.
That's
Getting
a
all
rattlesnake.
Yeah, it looks like my dick.
Yeah.
It's just beat to shit because I jack off too much, so I don't have to deal with the inconvenience of being horny.
My word, this snake is chapped.
And then my dick looks like it's a captain of a sailing ship in the 1700s, and
You've
it's
seen some shit.
just haggard, and one of my balls is made of wood.
You have a peg nut.
Yeah. All right. Happy New Year, everybody. We'll be right back with more Mean Boys right after this. All right, kids, have a seat. Now, before we get to the books, I want to hear all about what you did over your Christmas vacation. Who'd like to go first? How about you, Timmy?
My family took us to go ice skating, and I got a Nintendo Switch. It was the best Christmas ever.
Oh, that sounds great. How about you, Hector?
My abuela made tamales, and then we saw Aquaman.
Oh, don't spoil it. I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, Miss Hall, I'll go next.
Okay, Hunter, calm down. Go ahead.
Okay, so I pretended to go to sleep on Christmas because I wanted to catch Santa, and then he came down the chimney and he said, "Ho, ho, ho, Hunter, I know you're not sleeping, but that's okay. Come with me. I need your help to deliver the presents because my best elf got sick." So I got in his sleigh, and he took me whoosh all the way around the world to deliver presents, and then he
That didn't happen.
Yeah, you're a liar.
Am not. It's true. I rode in Santa's sleigh, and then he took me to the North Pole, and the reindeer did a special dance to thank me.
Well, you've got a very vivid imagination, Hunter. Now, let's get out our math books.
I didn't imagine it, Miss Hall. It really happened.
Well, Hunter, we've been over this. You like to tell big stories, like when you said your dad was an astronaut.
He is. He works on the International Space Station as a rocket commander. He makes sure that the aliens don't come down and steal our buildings.
Or that your mom's car is the Batmobile.
It is. She won it from Batman in a pie eating contest at the fair, but they couldn't write about it in the newspaper because he didn't want the Joker to find out.
Or that your uncle died in Iraq.
No. That one probably really happened, Hector. So
Why doesn't anybody ever believe me?
that's enough, Hunter. Now, one more lie, and I'll have to send you to the principal's office.
I'm not lying.
I mean it, young man. Now, everyone get out your math books and turn to page 65. We're... just a moment, class. Hello, who are you?
Ho, ho, ho. Happy New Year, everybody.
Santa!
Well, if it isn't my best elf in training, Hunter.
Oh, okay. Now, who is that in there, really?
It's Santa Claus. That's not Santa. It sure is, little buddy, in the flesh.
I told them about our adventure, Santa, but they said I'm a liar.
Oh, is that so?
Okay, that's enough, class. This isn't Santa. Look, it's a fake beard, see?
Hey, fucking ow! Get your hands off me. I don't come into your house and start yanking on your flapjack titties.
Wait, it's real?
Yeah, it's real. As real as the abortion you got last summer, Karen.
How did you know about that?
I'm Santa. I know who's naughty, I know who's nice, and I definitely know who's in kind of a moral gray area. Now, don't get it twisted, kids. Santa's pro-choice. I'm just saying, I know Miss Hall's had some sleepless nights about it.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, God, he's real, too. You want to pull on his shit, see how that pans out for you? Christ. I came to visit Hunter because he helped me out so much on Christmas Eve, and I wanted to do him a solid and say hi to his friends, and now we're getting the third degree from all of you people. But, if you're the real Santa, why didn't you bring me the new iPhone I asked for? Oh, maybe because I'm not fucking Amazon, homie. I don't work for you. It's a free service. You're welcome.
So the reindeer dance was real?
It was a real pain in the ass is what it was. You know how hard it is to get reindeer to do anything other than shit and eat? It took me months to teach them how to do their little fucking routine. It cost me a fortune. I had to hire one of those fruitcakes who choreographed Wicked.
Miss Hall says we're not supposed to call gay people fruitcakes.
Yeah? Well, Miss Hall also said that $300 was for skydiving lessons. So maybe take that with a grain of salt. Besides, it's not a slur if it's Christmassy. Look, I'm a 400-year-old white dude who lives alone in the woods. Let's just count our blessings. I'm not up here dropping N-bombs.
I told them you were real, Santa. Nobody believed me.
Small minds will always try to tear down the strong, little buddy. Me and Rogan were just talking about this.
I'm sorry I didn't believe you, Santa. It's just that, well, Hunter's got a bit of an overactive imagination, and he tends to tell a lot of fibs.
This kid has never told a lie in his life. His life is just apeshit crazy, and you people can't even handle it.
Well, then why did you pick Hunter out of all the kids in the world?
I'm going to level with you. I've been dating his mom while his dad's in orbit.
Wait. His dad's really an astronaut?
Oh, for real. Check this out. This is Rocket Commander Daniel Nelson aboard the International Space Station. Over. Dan, it's me. You're on speaker. I just wanted to prove to Hunter's teacher that you're really an astronaut. She doesn't buy it. Affirmative. Seems pretty odd she give him shit over that. Some people are astronauts. It happens. Over.
Colonel Nelson, I hate to tell you this, but Santa is actually...
Banging my wife. Copy that. I'm aware of the situation, and I have signed off on it. We have an understanding and a very open and healthy sexual relationship. Over. All right, great to hear from you, Dan. 10-4, Santa. Make sure to send me those pictures we talked about tonight. Now, I got to run. There's some Neptunians trying to get their greedy tentacles on the Eiffel Tower. Over and out. How do you like that? First cuck in space. Made it all the way to the glass ceiling, then looked through it and jerked off. All right, Hunter, we got to get out of here. The Batmobile's in the shop, and I told your mother I'd pick it up before we all went to Secret Disneyland this weekend.
But Santa, school just started.
Oh, really? Did it just start? Listen, lady, I'm fucking Santa. I defy you to stop me.
Okay, I just...
No, I'm serious. Stop me. I want to know what step 2 of Operation Stop Santa looks like to you.
There's no need to be rude. It's not really an operation.
Hey, kids, look, here's something I never thought I'd see. Miss Hall is actually concerned about keeping a kid.
Take the fucking kid, Santa. All right?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, have fun.
Yeah, all right, come on, buddy. Jesus. Kid's uncle dies in Iraq, and for this, respect the sacrifice. Semper Fi, you fucking baby killer.
Quang.
All right, guys. Well, it's a new year, and you know this is a self-help podcast. Is
Yeah,
mostly
that's what
what
this
it
has
is.
always been.
Yeah, we a group of fellas that get together every week and discuss ways to improve their habits to be better
Yeah.
people.
I always tell people we're self-helpless. You know, we're really,
Yeah, we get together and we learn how to make our life. We share articles with each other all the
Self-hyphen
time.
helping ourselves.
Yeah, we keep each other accountable to our goals.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you. I mean, I'm really proud that you're still a big fat Gaylord. That's really good. Yeah.
I'm proud that you're still just like a genuinely unpleasant human.
Yeah, Tom still he's got nothing going on.
Yeah, Tom's got this.
Yeah.
Don't, God damn it!
Don't do it.
You lifted your leg and just your whole thigh. Looks
Golden
like
Girls.
It looks like, that's not what that is. It looks like someone dropped a turkey leg on the floor of a barbershop because it's like sinewy but like wrong.
Yeah, like you're.
It looks buff but dead. Like
there's an even amount of hair across all of Tom's leg, and it's like usually once you get to the thigh, maybe you wore tight jeans, so it's a little bit shorter. But Tom is just like that was a chorus line of
Well, you know what's hilarious is
a puberty Bigfoot.
like that big scab on your ankle.
Oh yeah, this is from wearing those shoes.
Yeah. Make sure you just rub that on Connor's pillow.
Yeah, no, I'm
Sorry.
glad you're getting a lot of Tom flakes all over everything.
Welcome to our new segment. Tom shows off his sores.
Yep. And if you connect them, they make a star.
Behold, Tom's seeping gape.
Yeah.
Man, I just had this funny image of Tom like going into a big job interview and he's wearing shorts and a suit, but he's combing his leg hair over to look professional.
Oh, yeah. As a guy who's taken Tom to a Hollywood meeting before, and then just the outfit. What was it exactly? Because it was like
I mean, it was jogging shoes.
it was like jogging shoes, like a button-down flannel with like a fish tie, and then like
There's no fish tie.
and then pants that only had one hole. And he was like, "This is my tuxedo."
And the next time we do, you just dressed homeless.
Yeah, which honestly looked better. I
Yeah.
think that at least was like
Dude, I pull off homeless well.
you do. Yeah.
You
I
would
could
be
be-
the hottest homeless guy.
I sure would.
Yeah.
That was like what that thing meme was going around where people were just taking pictures of homeless Japanese people and just like these. I mean, it sucks that they're like this, but I mean that is the coolest outfit I've ever seen. Or just some dude who looked like he was from some sort of weird future scumbag Matrix, and everyone
Oh,
was
and
like,
they just like super rad?
"Wow, yeah, this guy's life is going terrible." But I mean, fucking check out that duster; it's pitching. Anyway, so we decided we'd share with you guys some of our New Year's resolutions in our quest to become better men.
Yeah, I'll start it off because this was my idea for a bit that I then realized I didn't actually know how to make super funny.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, here's one. This year I resolved not to rest on lazy comedic crutches. So often I go back to the well of Tom is dumb and Connor is gay. It's time to mix it up. So this year I'm going to call Connor retarded and Tom a faggot.
I like it.
Yeah,
yeah.
there we go.
And it's, after I saw the UN climate report, it really got to me. So I've decided this year I'm using all renewable jokes. We're talking "This is ridiculous." We're talking Abu Bakr, all something that's not Arab.
Yeah.
Keith's mom, rotting biomass.
Yeah.
Those are going together like fucking white on rice. Dumb criminal that turns out to be Tom is happening a lot. And of course, Andrew Dice Clay career day. It's all going to be.
At some point, we're going to do Keith's mom, Dice Clay, says, "Oh, this is ridiculous."
Yeah.
And then the wormhole will open up, and we will hear the whoosh of Antarctica pull us all.
Yeah.
Great icy grip of
Just
death.
straight up locally grown, like renewable, like, green jokes.
Yeah, I know. It's like I love that when we shit on Tom for like taking big swings, and then we're like, "Hush now, we have to do terrible jokes that we've already heard."
Yeah, I got to do a pun about chickens. So,
Yeah, that one was pretty good.
what do you think, Tom? What's your first New Year's resolution?
I want to get in a fist fight with an animal, but we have mutual respect at the end, and we become closer afterwards.
That's actually the most attainable goal I think I've heard you.
Okay, Tom, you have to fist fight one animal, like to make this happen.
I'm
What's
gonna
the-
make that kangaroo kiss the ring.
Like what animal do you think this is the most likely with? Where you're going to fist fight it, but also have respect for each other at the
I
end.
think some sort of bear, but not full grown.
So a child bear.
Yeah.
Adolescent bear, like a
Like 2 or something?
15-year-old bear. And I think
No, you're saying bear years here, right?
yeah,
like a
yeah,
puberty
yeah,
bear.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
He's in puberty. It's not a child, but it's not like
So
legally an
you would
adult,
like to have
technically.
the most impulsive, angriest kind of bear to fight.
Not quite a girl, not yet a woman.
I
just
need a bear that hates his parents.
Yeah.
yeah. I would rather fight an old ass bear that's like got bearitis or whatever.
I feel like that bear understands the concept of respect through combat, and he's looking for a worthy foe. If you can beat that bear, he's going to.
Yeah, this bear will
You
leave it
deserve
all.
this. This is a good death.
It'll
Whereas an
leave-
adolescent one is all full of fucking piss and vinegar and bear
No,
fire.
I don't want
Yeah.
either of us to die. I just want it to be a bloody, mangled fight, and then afterwards we shake hands and then walk into the sunset. Just kind of like.
So you want to basically do Rocky 3, but with a bear instead of a black guy.
I want the end of Warrior, but with the bear.
I told him he can't have rhythm like a bear fighter.
Okay, fuck, man.
I like it.
That's so far the best one.
500 iTunes. Oh no, 6.
got
Yeah,
some,
we rent a bear.
Every year I want to learn new skills, but who has the time? This year I resolved to start lying to people about skills I have that they can't fact check in any way. Because fuck you, guy at this party. I dare you to prove I don't know how to play the bassoon.
Ooh, yeah. What are you gonna break one out?
Yeah, exactly. You don't have one either.
Yeah, you're really gonna make a Postmates a bassoon from Sam Ash?
Yeah, we
to prove
both
a
know
point?
while we're having this conversation, you're Googling a bassoon to see what it actually is. 'Cause I don't know what it is.
A bazoo is just a talent kazoo, right? You just have to have slightly know how to do it.
It's more of an African American clarinet, is my understanding. It's a big, powerful, bassy sort of a clarinet.
A
yeah.
black tuba.
You're thinking of the sousaphone, but close.
Like tuba, that's the Aquaman bad guy.
No,
right?
I only say sousaphone because it's in a fucking Outcast video.
Is a sousaphone like a xylophone?
That's a tuba for marching. That's easier
Oh, okay,
to.
I know what that is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. They have it's such a dumb instrument. They had to make a special one so you could walk with it.
I'm shocked that none of us was in a marching band situation.
I came that fucking
It
close.
seems like something all three of us could have gotten suckered into.
Yeah, I had to do middle school band, and I was like, "Hey, Mom, I want to kill myself. I
Yeah.
hate these people so much. Can I be an actor?"
I like the idea of Tom being like forced not to play like a big bass drum, but they give him just the world's smallest flute, and he's the flute guy.
Oh, the piccolo.
And he's like, I don't even know how to play this. I play other things. And they're like, yeah, but we thought this would be
But
funny.
it's humorous. that your fingers are not skinny enough to press different keys, so you can really only get to about 7 notes.
Yeah, but then when in a crucial moment when the bear has you almost dead to rights, you pull the piccolo out and stick it in his fucking ear and beat him.
Oh, I thought he was going to summon a bigger bear with the song of clawing.
Tom, the Pied Piper of adolescent bears.
Yeah, it's like Link from Zelda, but
Marching
he's the
band
missing Link.
was literally the only thing in high school that I never had any interest in. It just seemed the people seemed so obnoxious.
Right.
And then just the activity seemed so fucking mundane and boring.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
I don't want to ever think about the steps I'm taking that much. Like, Christ. Who? Oh, my God. We have to all take teeny tiny perfect steps? Fuck you.
Man, I knew a girl when I was in high school who she was on like she was one of the flag girls. She was like,
color guard.
the head of the flag people, with the marching band.
Yeah.
and
Flag
she was like a dweeb, like all the rest of the.
Navy sign language guys.
But she was like a dweeb, like everybody else. But she was like kind of like an uppity bitch, and acted like she was like the top of the food chain, and was like real shitty, like a bully. And I'm like, you're just the queen of fat cheerleading.
Yeah,
right? Like,
this is
calm
like.
it the fuck down, Jennifer.
All right, you're the president of the AV club. You're not exactly homecoming queen, toots.
Yeah, it was real weird.
I've decided I want to embrace my dormant autism because the more I do, the
Dormant.
Yeah, no, we're talking trading
Makes
card
you
games,
happier.
sneaker reviews, not saying goodbye when I leave places. I didn't say goodbye after I left like 3 different parties this holiday season. And I got to tell you, wonderful.
Yeah. Every time you have a new hobby that involves math and boring me, you seem happier than I've ever seen.
It's
you.
great.
So I fully endorse it.
No, I had to bail on a party one where a girl I went on 3 dates with showed up dressed like a cowboy, and I thought, I'm out of here. I'm just, they had a back entrance, and I just was like, whoosh, into the night.
Mosey on out.
No texts, no Facebook messagery. I just left.
Man,
Great.
I just make sure you embracing your autism. You just walk into your like study. It's full of like books and there's candles. Like you put on a velvet smoking jacket. You sit in a big comfortable leather chair and then just grab a brandy snifter full of paste.
No, I'm gonna get some carpet in
Elmer's.
here, and I'm getting real chic thag carpet, thick shag carpet, and I'm just gonna sit and enjoy how it feels between my toes, and
God
just
damn it, that sounds really good.
little things like that, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna and while I'm doing this, I'll just be watching summaries of Gundam shows I never watched and never will watch, but I'll watch guys that look like me if I had 0 testosterone explaining them to me.
Yeah, Connor quit Mean Boys, but he just started moderating a subreddit about pleasing shapes.
Yep.
And I gotta be honest, he's doing great.
Underrated, the hexagon.
Yeah, he moved to Nebraska. He's got kids now. He's
doing lightsaber reviews.
He's making a life for himself. Godspeed to him.
There's a comedian that had to quit comedy and now he does lightsaber reviews, and it's a pretty funny thing to play at the New Year's Eve party.
God damn it, I forgot about that. That's so sad.
Yeah.
Wait, would we play that at the New Year's?
I don't actually. I think that got vetoed in favor of the Chris Simpson tape,
Oh yeah,
which is a comedian we know that made a trailer to his DVD. That's the most serious video known to man.
Oh God, it's so funny.
Yeah, maybe we should post that. I think the world needs. I need to save it because I've showed honestly probably hundreds of people, and it's got like when I started showing people it had like 300 views, and now it's in like the thousands. Just I think from me getting the word out and other comedians enjoying it. So I'm gonna have to download it in case it comes down. But it's the funniest fucking thing.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, it needs to be downloaded. Okay. I resolved to have louder sex. I've just
That's it?
Yeah, that's the whole thing.
Just
man.
give us a taste of our medicine, kind of, you know?
So louder than none. Although I do like the idea of you just deciding to jerk off really loud.
Yeah, like is Tom banging on pots and pans in there? Why is it clanking?
Is Tom speed bagging a side of beef?
Yeah.
So many times in my parents' house, I'm just trained to I'm like a dude. I'm like a ninja fuckery, like just silent and But I've realized like that doesn't make it good for anybody. Like if there's an aspect of like we're being quiet because we might get caught, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
But if you're just like
If you're just fucking someone like,
if the training then transfers to a hotel and I'm just like
Don't make that face.
well, yeah.
Ever.
No, wife goes,
then it's like a huge
Yeah.
it's just weird and bad.
God, I was fucking the other day, and it was like it was good or whatever, and then I made like a weird noise. I went like "Wah!" or like some. It was like I had to like cough while I was like trying to say a sexy thing, so it just kind of came out as like, "Wah!" And she's like from under me just goes, "No, you sound like a sneech," and I'm like, "What does that mean? That's a book," and she's like, "But you know."
yeah. I think that was one of the ones that got animated at some point for a TV
I
one
buy
off.
it. Yeah, I didn't question it for a second. I'm like, that's what a sneech would sound like if it were fucking you.
Yeah, I mean, I think the burden of like initiating the dirty talk, which I think most people enjoy, tends to fall on the guy, which is fine. But sometimes I'm getting lazy, and sometimes it maybe is even a little experiment. I'd be like, well, I'm gonna let's see if you start talking, and and then I get about 10 minutes in, and I go, thanks for the help, and I'd have to start doing it, you know?
Yeah, I get that. Well, it's always finding the
Because it's hard. It's like I'm trying to concentrate on my other stuff and keep making sure my dick game is zen. You know?
when it's like doing crowd work where it's like sometimes you throw out a thing, you're like, this will get the big laugh, and then it doesn't work, and then you're like, ah, shit, where do I go now?
Yeah, and then you don't want to just go through the routine. I realize
You like that is the women be shopping or give it up for the troops of sex dirty talk.
yeah, like it's like I always tell people it's not that difficult, but it's also sometimes I'm like, what
What if I got to listen to an audiobook this time, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I've talked about my inability to dirty talk, but it's just like I don't talk good regular, so it's like
clean talking is not
oh yeah,
strong suit.
Clean talking is all discombobulated, so like I don't know. Now I got to do it to turn somebody on. It just turns into a whole like. Oh yeah, got inside you. Like there's no real like.
Yeah.
Whoopsie does it. I shot some on you.
Oh, I'm
like,
glad
I
that
don't know
banana
how to-
peel was there.
I don't know why, but I just pictured Tom's dirty talk just being direct eye contact, just going, "What's up?"
Is that where it goes?
Yeah, you're really
Yeah.
you're not clean.
Yeah, put the lime in the coconut. Stink it all up.
Yeah,
Well,
drink that coconut.
Last year, I think I shit my pants probably like 3 or 4 times.
The fact that you don't remember means 5.
Yeah, no, early in the year I did a lot of pants shitting, so this year I want to go on a streak, so to speak. Pardon the pun, but I like a streak of not shitting my pants.
Oh, okay. I think you like a streak of shitting your pants.
No, I want a full calendar year, January to December, no shit in my pants that I didn't put there on purpose.
I think you can do that.
Yeah, which I mean, if I'm getting mugged, I'll shit my pants to throw the guy off.
Yeah.
Oh, you really want this wallet? Do you want it now?
Man, I misgauged
then
the
he
fart
just shoots you for shitting on his money.
I misgauged a fart this morning while I was walking a dog, and then I was just like stranded 2 blocks from home, like trying to duck walk this dog back.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it felt like that movie The Martian, where Matt Damon's just trapped in space and it's whiles to get home.
Why did he start growing crops?
Yeah,
I don't
I'm like,
understand.
I don't know. I got to use these potatoes to undump these shorts.
Yeah, I'm going to wait until I have an ear of corn to wipe my ass with, like I'm a settler.
This year I resolved to quit smoking cigarettes. This is in conjunction with last year's resolution to develop a way to inject smoke directly into my bloodstream.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
What if you just filled up? What if you pulled a syringe full of smoke? That would actually be kind of cool
God,
looking.
that would look metal.
Yeah.
If you get enough smoke into your bloodstream at one time, that'll kill you.
Hey.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah.
Really, if you put anything but blood in your blood, it doesn't go great for anyone.
Yeah. I mean, if sometimes they give you that like, what's the shit where they give you? How do they get? It's weird. And I never totally got this. When they give you fluids at the hospital
Wallpaper.
and it goes in your arm, but it ends up in your stomach.
Right.
How
No,
does
it
that-
doesn't. It doesn't end up in your stomach. It ends up in your bloodstream.
But that just makes you feel like you drank water.
Well, no. When you when you drink water,
When they give you fluids, like if you're dehydrated.
Yeah, but
when-
it's replenishing
when you
like
drink-
the fluid in your blood.
Yeah,
in your
when you-
body.
Oh,
when you
so I'm
drink-
just like running out of blood when they give me
Yeah,
that?
they're not trying to give you just a belly full of goo, and they're
You
like,
know-
stick it in his arm.
Yeah, but I
Take
don't
a shortcut.
Like I
When you
feel like I
drink-
drank water, but no water went in
right?
my
When
tummy.
you
We're
drink
hydrated.
water, it absorbs into your bloodstream.
Okay.
And that's what a lot of in the rest of your body, and then you piss out the waste.
You don't know what you're talking about, Tom.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're 100%
I'm
right.
sorry that I didn't think that you drink water and it fills up your tummy like a gallon jug. Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm not a doctor. I'm a comedian. It's funny that I don't understand. The less I know, the more humorous I am. So, yeah, I don't know. Shut up. Stop teaching me stuff.
I like how mad you are at him for being right.
I'm not mad. I'm just fucking with him.
Fuck.
Do we have any more left?
Oh yeah. Which one do I
Tom's
want
final.
to do?
The final resolution.
I'm not gonna. I do want to figure out how an organ works, but that's not my. I'm gonna.
No,
You
it,
just told him how an organ works.
like a bass, like a
No,
da-da-da,
like
da-da.
like the church piano.
No,
I don't-
I just want to clarify. Do
But-
you want to learn how to play one, or you just want to know how?
I want
they
to
work?
understand the mechanics of one because it seems very mysterious to me.
You could probably just Google
Well,
that.
as a guy who
you
walked
can
in
knock
on-
this resolution out while we're doing this segment.
right, which is why
Tom
I'm
is
going to go to
wearing
my
his,
other.
Tom is wearing his gas station hoodie last night, and the entire house is dark, and he's just sitting in front of a laptop that's illuminating his face. And I was like, "This looks like a child pornography PSA." Like you dark in a dirty kitchen, illuminated by the light of a MacBook with the hoodie on. Like you look like you are sending straight up Social Security numbers to Russia for some reason.
I'm just, Tom in front of like a big whiteboard just marked "How do organs work?" and he's written down possible solutions.
Number one, magic.
Yeah, secret midgets.
No, I resolve to have fewer walls but still live inside.
So you want to get down to 2 walls?
I want to get as low as possible.
I
Right?
want to live in
I'm
a tunnel.
Yep.
yeah.
I guess
still
a
has
hallway
to
is
be
really only
inside.
2. Yeah.
Yeah, that's technically 2.
Yeah.
Man, I want to get Tom a big hamster ball.
Oh
It's like a big plastic ball, like what the hamsters run around a house in.
Yeah, I'd enjoy that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude,
And
I could tackle so many things.
you're gonna spill your jug in there, and then just be like, "Ah, yeah, my everything's wet, and it's starting to mold. Could you open the top?"
Yeah. Hey, it's me. It's Tom. I tried to go to the bakery. The Hill had other plans. Anyway, I think I'm in Pasadena now.
The blob too.
The Tom.
Yeah, dude, I think that would be pretty fun. We should get like 5. Okay,
A bunch of them and have like a demolition derby.
We get like 18 people in giant hamster balls.
Very weird
Right.
number.
We find a giant pool.
We get one full lacrosse team, cowboy.
We find a
water,
giant
everything included.
pool table.
We find a giant pool table.
And
Yeah.
We go to Giant Pool Supplies R Us.
And
We
we
get the guy
see-
that made Tarantino the footbed, all right, and we have him. We got a project for you.
Yeah.
We need a football field of felt.
Last person not in a pocket wins.
And now, who's using the sticks? Is that God?
No sticks. We have to tackle each other.
Oh, okay. Who breaks? I got
Huh?
to figure we just throw someone small and weak in the center. You know, we just drop Hassan Ahmad out of a helicopter onto the other balls.
there's no
Opie's
break.
like, yo, I did not have to be the 8 ball. This feels disrespectful.
Like, I'm not saying I'm mad, but I'm furious.
Yeah, like, you need another black friend.
Ain't that the truth?
Anybody.
That's a lot of work for Opie. He's really got to carry all of my black friend needs.
Yeah, I'm running out of N-word passes to hand out. My little parking ticket pad is almost dry.
Oh, yeah, like he's got a sheet that you get at like a CVS, you know, like a ledger.
He's doing it like taxes. He's wearing like an old green visor.
Okay, and then initial there. You guys, it's June. Why am I halfway done with these? This is supposed to last like decades.
Tom refilling a vape and disdainfully watching us do this bit.
Oh yeah.
I wasn't disdainfully refilling it. I was just disdainfully smoking it.
Ah, very good.
Oh, disrespectfully. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like if you like blowing vapes, like blowing smoke in someone's face, like from a cigar or a cigarette or a pipe is like very disrespectful. If you blow smoke in someone's face, you just look like a bitch.
The first time you
If like Bender did that, it'd be like, oh come on, Bender, that's a bitch move.
the first time you blew vape smoke at me, like I knew it was just like a bit or whatever, but I went blind with rage for half. Like it's the closest I've ever come to hitting you. Like it was like my consciousness.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, this is my friend, and we are connected. Gland went off. Like right now, there's the smoke, faggot.
That's the queen of diamonds for you is vape smoke.
Yeah, and then just a Manchurian candidate just brown out. I wake up, you have no more blood.
Do you hear that guy who Kool-Aid Man 40 people to death at Coachella? Yeah, he was a good friend of mine, actually. All right, well, those are our resolutions. We'll be right back with your questions and all that in the mailbag right after this. Hey there, champ. It's your turn to open a gift.
I'm 19, Dad. You don't have to call me champion.
Hey, it's better than being 17 and having Dad still call you kiddo.
Oh, calm down. I love you, kids. Open up your gift, Mark.
Oh boy, it sounds like what I wanted.
I think it might be.
Oh no way, it's happiness.
Saved up big time, champ.
I can't believe you got me happiness, Dad. You're the.
Is something wrong?
Oh, this is the old model.
Well, yeah, the new one is like $800,
What
Mark.
am I supposed to do with this, Dad? It's a happiness 4. This has been outdated for 3 goddamn years.
Calm down, Mark.
Shut up, Derek. Dad, there's no battery life for this. Is that what you want from me? To be happy for an hour at a time and then have to wait 4 hours for it to charge because it's a piece of shit old model?
Well, no, Mark. I couldn't afford the new model, and this was the best I could do. I thought.
Oh, well, that's what you told Mom, too, and now she's getting deep-dicked by a 300-pound Taco Bell manager. Is that what you want from me, too, Dad? To get pounded out by a giant Gordita Crunch Fupa man?
Dude, chill the fuck out.
I bet he doesn't even have a dick. He just grinds his pelvis over Mom's puss and mashes her face into a tub of beans, and she thinks, well, at least it's not my ex-husband said shit he gives during Christmas time. At least Bob doesn't lack a dick because he doesn't care enough to buy one for me.
Well, I used an original model content, and you got an upgrade. I don't have a happiness. Isn't that enough?
No, fuck you, Dad. I asked for one thing, the current model of happiness. He couldn't even fucking do that.
Dude, I got a hat.
That's because no one wants to look at your fucked up haircut, Derek. You're 17 and balding. Of course you got a hat. Fuck you, Derek. Fuck you, Dad. I'm going to hang out with Mom and No Dick Bob.
Dude. We all know this familiar scene around Christmas time.
No, Dad, it's because you don't fucking care.
And if it rings an all too familiar bell, you probably got your child the wrong thing during Christmas. Dad, Mark is throwing a fit and chucking tacos at your van.
God damn it.
Which is why we encourage you to get them what they wanted to begin with.
Mark, stop it. I'm sorry. Let's go to the Apple Store. I'll get you the new iPhone.
That's right, it's Apple, because of course it is. Your children have been conditioned to the immediate satisfaction that comes with our products. So when they don't receive it, they genuinely fester with more negativity than Alex Jones talking about the Jews.
Mark, there's so much traffic today. We won't be able to exchange it for hours. Can we come back tomorrow and do it?
So checkmate, parents. You better get your kids our shit. Remember, this isn't an advertisement. It's a threat.
Thanks for the happiness, Dad.
Yeah, sure, kid.
I hear they're coming out with the next iPhone around my birthday.
Apple, ruining holidays since Steve Jobs came back from India.
And now a clip from this week's Patreon bonus episode. A lot of shit. I haven't even really talked to you guys that much about the holidays, but I was up in Canada for a while.
Yeah.
And that was cool. I flew out there, Spirit flight, I get the aisle seat. I'm sitting next to two, like, old people that are, like, going on, like, some kind of tour, you know, like, oh, we're going to go see the Grand Canyon or whatever. And
Grand Canadian.
Canadian?
Yeah, like a can.
That's
in Canada.
That's fucking Justin Bieber's pussy.
There we go.
Yeah.
I got it.
Oh, he's Canadian, huh?
He was, yeah.
Yeah.
And honestly, I couldn't
He
think.
was. Rest in peace.
I couldn't think of a single Canadian woman, which is why he got put in that joke. Which
Yeah.
shame on you, Canada, for not.
Well, Dave Coulier, that's a famous Canadian woman.
Oh yeah, sure, yeah.
Actually, I think there's a bunch. I can't.
Yeah,
think
there's a
of
bunch of women in Canada.
You know, you know
No,
his name.
famous ones.
You know
Alanis Morissette.
his name in Spanish is David Ass. So a lot of people don't know.
Alanis Morissette is?
No, she's a singer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she seems like just someone that's on like fucking like soft print graphic tees at Target that I've never really bothered to learn about.
She's one step from Target stardom.
Yeah, she seems like the Lord, but for my mom's era. You know.
Yeah, she wrote two pretty good songs, and that really carried her.
What are her songs?
Ironic is her. That's like the famous one.
What's how does it
It's
go?
like rain on your wedding day.
So
Oh, I don't even know that one.
And then she
Pamela
wrote-
Anderson, Rachel McAdams.
How did I not go? How did I not go? Pam Anderson. That seems like that's probably the widest pussy in Canadian history.
Yeah.
Ellen Page, Sandra Oh.
After Tommy Lee drilled through there like the big Dr. Evil machine from the first Austin Powers.
After he
Celine
fracked her.
Dion.
After he rend her a Twain, a Shania Twain.
Yeah,
Is she
Celine
Canadian?
Dion is aggressively Canadian. Shania Twain?
Yeah.
No, Shania Twain's American, I think.
Oh, okay. Wait, is she like a country singer?
Kind of. She's like poppy country.
Dog, I don't
She's
know.
like early era Taylor Swift.
I know nothing about what's going on. With
Yeah, we know nothing about Canadian women.
the
Who's
most of.
Kathy Smith?
I don't know.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Who gives a shit?
Presumably a Canadian woman.
Shut your fucking mouth.
Yeah, Alanis Morissette.
Great. Anyway, so sitting next to these still old people, and
Tom,
like,
I'd like you to just quietly read a list of Canadian women's names while we listen to this story.
yeah,
Dobrev.
great. Keep
Fuck.
going. This is gold, dude.
Anyway,
Fucking
you're
love
on
it.
a spirit flight with old
yeah,
people. to
Yeah,
Canada.
and they're doing the safety announcement, and they did the cutest shit I've ever seen in my life, which is they picked up the cartoon instructions and were diligently following along, which I've never seen anyone be old enough to do that before.
Imagine anyone's life being saved because they really paid attention to a board flight attendant showing them how to pump
And
up
also,
the next
like,
thing.
we're going from Detroit to California, so if you if there's a water landing and you hit Lake Havasu, that's a hole-in-one for North America. That is the most statistically difficult crash.
Yeah, you were not hitting the great Kansas Ocean. Like,
Yeah.
you were fucked to death.
No, and they were just like, the guy was behind, and the wife like slaps his hand and moves his finger to the other one. And what's funny is you can see the flight attendants who are used to people just like actively just like shitting in their face, jerking off. Who gives a shit while they're
Right.
doing this? And they're like, oh wow, look at they're actually enjoying our little show.
Hey.
I did
They
my
start
whole
leaning into it.
I did my whole little comedy blow on the fucking the tube for the life vest bit, and it always bombs. But finally, these guys gave it a shot.
Man, I love when people who work shitty jobs have like a bit they do.
Oh man, I hate it because they did the one that everybody does, which is welcome to your first class flight to Honolulu. Just kidding, we're going to LAX. Make sure you got your seatbelts on, and just and it's crushing.
Fucking airplane hacks.
Just really offends me as a comedian. I'm like, oh, I didn't realize I just had to be in a tube, and then I could just do popsicle stick jokes and be hailed as a god king by fat Midwesterners pouring themselves like pancake batter into these fucking chairs. Eat shit, Spirit. All right. I'm gonna start my own airline. Not funny at all airline.
Yeah.
No
Serious air.
No goofery. No, we're not mean, but it's like I'm not like, here's your diet joke.
Not even a welcome to Serious Airlines. Get on the plane.
Yeah.
Oh, nothing is funnier to me than when. Have you ever had it when one of those pilots bombs?
Oh yeah, dude, it's fucking great.
It is. It is the.
And then he's just got to. It's not like he can crash the plane out of spite, you know.
It is
He's got to fly us.
fucking crispy chicken skin of incidences where you just fucking just.
Yeah.
You failed.
Ooh, delicious.
You tried tried so hard.
And then I
it was
get to
for
tell
nothing.
dad jokes about him next, like, I hope he flies planes better than he talks, and then I become the cool guy.
And all of a sudden, you just are the captain.
Do you know what being cool is? I've never discussed this with you because it sounds
Dude,
like what you're thinking of as being the worst.
This guy's making fun of a pilot pad. What a cool guy.
Wow, no way.
Dude, fucking old people think I'm awesome.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you probably have a similar thought process to someone whose brain has decayed.
Yeah, well, you know what it is they're not up on the culture enough to know that I'm off-putting. So they're just like,
so to you, you could be any young person.
Yeah, I'm just like a young guy.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Because to me, madness is timeless. So I feel like anybody of any age.
No, fucking. I don't like when the pilot stands right at the exit row and ever you got to walk past them.
Yeah.
That's how people feel when there's a shitty comedian that's on the show and they got to like, oh geez, yeah, we get it.
Which is
You
also
fucking,
this weird look. Do you want to
we
thank
do
me
be
for not
shopping.
crashing into a mountain?
Yeah, and I'm like, no, you just did your job. I mean, sure,
You're welcome. I did it. I
Yeah.
drove through the sky.
Like, I think they should pay you more, and you should do fucking whatever. Like, good job, but like,
Yeah.
what am I going to give you a cookie? Like, I'm doing my job too, guy.
I wanted you to give
to
me
make fun of you on a podcast later.
Charge me $7 for it.
yeah.
$7 for what? To say thank you to the
Oh,
pilot?
no,
you got
you
ripped
missed-
off.
I was-
He's
no.
charging for pictures like fucking Gabriel Iglesias or something after
I
the
was
show.
saying I wanted them to give me a cookie, and you overcharged me $7 for the fucking thing.
They charge you $7 for a cookie.
They charge you too much. I don't know how much a cookie is.
A
but
muffin
it's
was like $4,
Disneyland prices.
but I'm like, that's a lot. But like,
I bet
okay,
it was a small muffin.
It was a decent. It was a medium-sized muffin.
Yeah, it's a bowl.
It
We're
was
doing airline food material right now.
Yeah, that's how you know.
Guys,
That's how you
we
know.
can't ever make fun of anybody again.
There's a lot to say.
And I have more opinions.
I have actually another airline food story. I'm sitting next to these two people, and they're like two young, like a white couple going on some fucking dumbass trip, And the lady comes around. You want anything to drink? And I said, yeah, can I get a Diet Coke? And she says, oh yeah, you got the last one. And the other guy's like, so I can't get a Diet Coke? And the lady's like, I was going to get a Diet Coke too. And she's like, yeah, you got the last one. And I said, well, tell you what, give me that Diet Coke, and can I get 3 glasses with ice, and we'll just split it? Thinking that's a nice holiday
nice
gesture.
guy,
yeah.
And then the people go, no, that's fine. Like, they just were so shitty. They were just like, and I was like, you sure? It's no trouble. I mean, we won't share the can. We'll each have our own glass. And they're like, I'd rather be thirsty. Like, they were just like, no. And I'm like, well, fuck both of you cunts. I was spreading cheer and shit. And you're
The
like,
funny-
well, I'd rather have nothing than your Diet
The funniest
Coke.
thing you could have done is gotten the Diet Coke, poured it into the cup, made direct eye contact, and then just spit in it and not drink it.
I wanted to. I did drink it and I just really savored it, and I farted whenever I could, because I will save them for the bathroom because I get up to pee a lot just to stretch my legs. But I was just like, enjoy, cunts. Like this, you brought this on yourselves.
And the Mean Boys podcast returns. Take a look at your emails, your tweets, your voicemails. It's the Mean Boys mailbag.
It's a Mean Boys mailbag. Fuck everything. God is dead. Send us an email or give us a call. Have you ever heard the one about keeping the dog? It's a motherfucking Mean Boys mailbag.
That's the jingle. Thank you once again to Andrew Hillary for that. Feel free to tweet us, email us, meanboyspodcast@gmail.com, at meanboyspodcast on Twitter, or leave us a voicemail at 304-805-MEAN. That's 304-805-6326 for all you simpletons out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, check me out doing the con.
Hey, whoa!
Yeah.
I didn't have to do shit. That was nice.
Yeah,
I just
no,
sat over here like, whoa, my little boy's all grown up.
Yeah, you taught your baby how to drive.
Yeah, I stopped micromanaging the show for 5 seconds.
Yeah, no.
Look at me.
We run a professional operation here. At Made by Dr. Light says, Jimbo Kimball Squirrel. So there's that.
Yeah, I mean, I listened back to Jimbo Kimball. It's funny just how stupid it is.
Oh, it's fun.
Preposterously
it's so funny,
dumb.
though.
Well, yeah, you
It's
just
so fun.
you were like fucking. I had no I couldn't get anything in edgewise because I was just laughing too hard. So
Yeah.
you were just Harlem Globetrottering over us.
Scream it up, Jimbo the Kimball.
I don't listen to the episode anymore, but I listened to the best of episode. I was just like both proud and both in horror at both how funny we are and how dumb the things we make are.
Yeah,
it's genuinely a good episode.
And when people
wow.
were like, "Man, the Fudge Lord really helped with my divorce."
Yeah, I was going to kill myself, but then I heard that sketch about the purge and marrying your dad.
Yeah, and I
Well-
thought, well, I mean, when you put it like that.
Yeah. By the way, to the guy on Twitter who was just like, well, there's no laws during the purge, so how would you get legally married? I said it there. I'll say it here. Shut up, nerd.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna co-sign that. And, yeah, you can kick rocks with that shit,
Yeah,
buddy.
because fuck you. That's why.
Yeah,
Well, he got the point of the sketch. So
yeah,
that's,
he definitely
that's
got it.
That's
a
what's
man
important.
who understands everything. At Jesse Wagner says, have you become disillusioned by comedy at all? Are there any particular stories where you got a peek behind the curtain and found something truly disappointing about your passion?
Oh, every day.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'd say I'm disillusioned. I think it's my perception of like comedy and sort of making shit is like changed. It's like you get to the reality of it, and then you have to be like, is this still fine? Do you love it enough for this or no?
Yeah, sure, yeah.
I literally wept to Connor about this last night.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Well, it's like, I like, sure, it's bullshit, but I mean, what are you going to do? Go be an accountant? Like, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, shut up.
I
know?
literally have nothing like it's either this or I'm working at a gas station. There's no middle ground for me.
I
so,
don't
yeah.
even know that you could do that. So,
Oh no, I got fired for actually giving somebody $100 when I worked at a gas station.
well, I hope for my sake you get another one. Because
yeah.
Hey, Tom, could you break this $300 bill, please?
Yeah, we're going to the bank.
I'm getting one pack of gum.
Yeah. So it's like, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, my thing is there's bullshit about comedy, but there's bullshit about any job you can have.
Right.
And,
The comedy bullshit is better than you have to wear a tie and you can't say fuck.
At the end of the day, you still get to do comedy, and that's what's amazing about
Yeah, and
it.
it's, I mean, our thing with this podcast is always like some of the stuff you have to do to, make money and sort of succeed in this business might suck and be not super fun, but
Yeah.
it justifies being able to do this.
You know who I weirdly relate to about it? I think it was David Icke, the lizard people guy.
Okay.
Who was like,
Great start.
yeah, no, he said something that really was profound to me. He was like, I mean, sure, we're all lizard people and we're living under government control and we're doomed, but when I go speak at these events and I meet the people, I feel the joy of humanity in there somewhere. And I'm like, I'm a lot the same way, lizard man.
Yeah, I mean, sure, we're all lizards, but we all enjoy Christmas movies at Tom's house.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you really get right down to it.
Oh, dude, I mean, I forgot about Tom's lizard viewing party. That's like when they did all women Wonder Woman. You're going to do all lizard fucking Cronenberg movie or whatever you watch. That all iguana screening of Boondock Saints over at Tom's place.
At Vampirate says, hey, Mean Boys, have you guys been considering doing specials? I know I mentioned doing an Election Day special with Keith's mom.
You mean like fucking Tom? I'm sorry.
I think it'd be pretty good to get some special episodes, like a holiday special. That would be fun to do at some point.
We've talked about it a lot. It's also
It would be.
Yeah, I had a Christmas special planned out for Snark Week that I started writing and then realized would kill Connor.
I think, didn't Jessica and I, we had her on, we called it the Independence Day special the first time?
Oh, yeah,
wasn't
that's
it around
right.
4th of July?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not really a special. I don't know.
It'd be fun. We'll do
We've
at
talked
some
about
point,
it.
sure.
It's you know what it is. It's the planning.
Halloween was kind of a special.
Sort of, yeah. That
Yeah.
would be fun.
I mean,
Election
yeah.
Day would be good, I guess.
Yeah, no, we've talked about that. We got to figure out what is the insane amount of work, because we already put a lot of work in the show. So it's like we're gonna put in more work, and we got to plan it out.
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
right
we'd need
way.
like a couple months to situate it, I guess.
Yeah,
but,
we have to sit down and have like a really concrete plan. So I guess what we're saying is no.
I mean, yeah, I'd like to, but it's also like I unfortunately have to do other shit. Like
Yeah, and I promise the stuff we're working on now is probably better than an Arbor Day special or whatever.
Yeah, and like the podcast is like, it's a lot. It's like 25% of my income, but it probably takes up about like 50% of my time.
Yeah.
So I have to try to like keep it efficient. You know what I mean?
Again, this is that, gay compromise you have to do in this job.
But it would be funny to do one for some just like Grover Cleveland's birthday or something.
Yeah,
Just do, like,
the dumbest possible holiday.
Yeah, what's the bad one? I'm trying to think.
Administrative Professionals Day.
Oh, Secretary's Day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I like Keith's very PC term.
That's what it's called.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was called Fax Whore
Yeah.
Monday.
Yeah, you there, that fucking paper slut.
Yep. That was the best Mario RPG they ever did. Paper Slut Mario. All right, we have a lot of there's this one voicemail that's like a 3-parter. I think we should listen to. That's pretty insane. And there's another 3-minute one. So
Let's take a journey with this 3-parter. Let's start there.
let's do the short one first because this one honestly might take forever.
Yeah,
Maybe
I
we'll have to
agree.
save
Short one
it.
first.
Okay.
Yeah. Here we go.
Hey, my name's Harden Harry, and I'm leaving you the voicemail about.
This sounds like a 15th century fat king just walked up the stairs to his study and said, "Hey wife,
Yeah.
after I spousally rape you, listen to my tales of windedness.
Hello, my name's Harry Burry. I currently am winded from dialing the phone.
My mother and father are brother and sister, like their brother and father before them.
My hands are flippers, and my lungs are also flippers.
I am always slippery.
I'm calling to request air.
I'm calling in search of friction of any kind. I've not experienced it, as I am always basted in myself.
Hell is perpetual smoothness.
It's 2 a.m, and you need to check your blood sugar in an even fatter, easier way.
It's me, the only crying seal.
All right, well, we ran that into the
Dude,
ground.
I hope he calls about losing weight, and we just get
It probably will be. Anyway, just lost my thumb. I really, what sucks, because that was, how do I kill myself now? And we're like, hard to tie a noose with just 4 Simpsons fingers.
Domino's delivery driver that you guys have been talking about this week. For Snark Week, I finally got it finished. Got a story for you.
This guy really milks it, you know what I mean?
Damn it.
It's my 3rd week delivering pizza. And
To your
one of my coworkers says, hey, the last time I delivered to that address, she showed up at the door naked.
Nice.
And I went, okay, is that a good thing or a bad thing? He went, Alright. I'm going to deliver to a naked chick. I assume none of you guys have a complaint about that. So I take that delivery.
He assumes we're having with him.
I guess, yeah.
I was warned about a long delivery time, so I knocked on the door, listened to noise happen in the house.
Why do you have a full police report about when you delivered a pizza?
Because I feel like this is about to turn into a crime.
Well, yeah, because it's
and
just
not the
like
crime we think.
I arrived on the scene at 4:43. I had no reason to believe the suspect was armed at the time.
My left
However,
blinker was out.
yep, I pulled him over for being well, you know. And anyway, afterwards.
Yeah, we found the vehicle to be suspicious and delicious.
Yeah, this is. It's like I like to imagine he has a whole case journal of just he's like, you know, for 1492 South Pine Street, extra large pie, 2-minute wait, fat guy in board shorts.
Yeah, this,
You know what's-
this voicemail sounds like somebody reading one of the notebooks from the beginning of Seven.
Yep.
You know what's hilarious? He probably slowed it down because it's really hard to. We miss a lot of things when people talk quick. So I bet he went, all right, I'm going to slow it down so people can understand me. And then we've just mocked him the whole
Well, yeah, we're
time.
going to mock anybody for anything.
Or he's on heroin.
or
I
he's
don't know.
or he's really fat. That's the other thing. He could just be fat, which is great.
Listened to noise happen in the house. 45 seconds to a minute later, sure as shit, she comes to the door butt-ass naked.
Yeah.
And I went, hey, I don't know what he defined as good, because she was a very attractive lady.
Oh, God.
A very attractive lady.
I do declare.
Oh,
However, she was wearing 2 things. A collar and a leash.
Yeah!
whoa, hey.
What I was not prepared for was the small Asian woman wearing a strap-on holding the other end of that leash.
Ooh, okay, all right. I like it. That's a fun pizza delivery.
I'm from Central Kansas. That's still one of my greatest days ever.
I bet, yeah.
Well, what happened?
And best stories I got. You also have the email with the video link to that story.
What?
So,
What?
I appreciate you guys. I finally have called in and you heard my voice. Thank you guys for what you do.
Wow, well, you're welcome, man. Thanks for what you do.
So did you whoopee?
I don't think he would.
No,
well, I mean,
but-
she was getting fucked by that Asian girl.
Okay, find this email. While you're finding that, I'll point out if you're an Asian lady with a strap on.
Sure,
and you have-
sure, yeah.
You're an but
As
you're-
I often am.
You're a lesbian Asian dom, and you have a woman on a leash, and
Uh-huh.
you're Asian. You've got a person on a leash, and you go to eat the pussy, and you're eating out somebody on a leash, and you're Asian, and you don't make the Asians eat dogs joke once. You have no comedy in your heart.
Well, okay. Well, so there seems to be a video here of this.
What?
All right, this is on Pornhub.com, so get ready for some porn audio.
Hey, where do you think you're going? You're gonna work for your dinner tonight. Why don't you join us? Hey, who says you can get up? Suck on it.
Okay, we
There
are now
you
watching.
go.
Yeah, this is, well, I mean, are you just, is this,
How good
was
are
this
your
your story, or were you just giving us like a really good summary of the porn?
Yeah.
Wait, is the
there
pizza
you
guy filming
go.
I hear heavy breathing, but that might be the dog.
Such
That
a
dildo
good
is so
boy.
curved.
Hey, hurry
Oh,
up.
wait.
Oh, wait.
There you
Hang on.
go. You
What?
Oh, sorry. No, okay, it looks like they're going.
really
to the door.
obey my
Oh,
slave.
okay. Yeah, let's see. And maybe, whoa, this got 122,000 views.
Damn.
Oh, all right, they're coming to the door.
Such a nice slave. Get going. Come on.
I'm from
Pass
Central
the door.
Kansas.
Walking this girl to the door.
Hurry up.
What if, do you check the name on the pizza tractor and go like, Gene, that seems like a
Pizza
guy.
tractor.
Pizza tractor.
That's what this guy delivers on.
No, that's your dream car, the pizza tractor.
All right, so
Yeah, they're at the door. She's on the leash.
And
Pizza.
pizza guy.
Look at that little slave.
You let that one out for me?
That's him.
Oh, okay. Wait,
She has to sign for a pizza naked on a leash.
why do you sign for a pizza?
I think it's the receipt.
Oh, okay. That is funny to be like, yeah, just give me your John Hancock there, and then you own this pizza now.
This rules.
Having a good night, sir?
Everything nearly as good as you guys are.
Yeah.
I wish I was having as good as you guys are.
Grab it. Hurry up.
Yeah, it's got the same voice. What's great is you also can't see him here.
Say thank
He's like
you.
Wilson.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Have a good night.
You too. Bend over a little bit.
He's so mad because he realized this video is probably going to end before they eat the pizza.
Oh my god. Oh no, he's gonna fuck her over the pizza. Oh shit. Yes.
Oh, the smell is wafting up. This is your biggest fantasy.
This is the hottest shit I've ever seen in my life.
Are you
Honestly, I'm not even into lesbian porn, and I'm having a pretty good time.
Yeah, this is
Pizza guy, I need you
All
to know
right,
sincerely.
we got to end this video early for some reason. I don't want to tell why.
Pizza guy. Yeah, I know. I have one too. I'm sincerely gonna jerk off to you later, pizza guy.
Wow.
Yeah,
Man.
honestly, so my
That's
biggest
amazing.
my biggest
That's
issue
great.
with comedy right now is it's not pizza delivery. That is a fucking yeah.
Wow.
rules.
I can't believe that's actually. That seemed, I
Wow.
think that sounded like him. I think it was actually him.
Oh, yeah, why would he lie?
Yeah. Wow. Fucking great story,
Man,
dude.
it's nice to meet a celebrity. I'm disillusioned with comedy now. Yeah, like
Yeah.
Tom said. I want to do
I gotta
this.
get. Well, I had this happen to me. Do you know this story?
No.
I worked for this app. It was like a mom and pop app called Schlepp and Fetch.
Oh, yeah, I
where you
fucking
delivered food
hate
to people.
them.
It was like Postmates, but
I did too.
it was for
Schleppenfetch sounds like one of those German words like Schadenfreude from like a feeling we don't have a word for.
The
in
bad
English.
guy from Wonder Woman is
Yeah,
Schlepp and Fetch.
Schleppenfetch is like that word for when you're walking the same direction after you already said goodbye.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. So I was working with this app, and basically, like, I went to the like onboarding, like orientation meeting, and
Right.
the staff of this app was just the people that were too sketchy to get into Postmates. Like, my driving record was too bad, so like they wouldn't let me in for a while. But I got into Schlepp and Fetch,
Right.
and it's just
Oh, they'll
I'm-
take anybody.
Yeah, I'm just surrounded by the fucking parole super friends, basically, you know. And they send you out in deliveries, and you have a dispatch guy that you talk to in this app called Viber, which is, I think, like what people in Africa, like one of those kind of like WhatsApp, you know, like
Right.
a developing world messenger app kind of
Yeah.
a thing. So I'm on the sketchy app, and if you have to take a picture of your receipt, and it's called Recon. He's like, "Can you send me the Recon?" Yeah, sure. You know, so I'm doing this, and then I go to this fucking deliver some canners to some apart. It was all canners deliveries for whatever reason. So I just went to canners like every day, and I opened the door, and this guy is like, I'm putting all this big catering order in his house, and he's getting ready for a party, and then this naked Asian woman just walks outside. She's like on drugs. She doesn't notice me for like 8 seconds, and then she's like, "Holy shit!" And I'm like, "Yeah, I don't know. I was right here.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be like, hello."
Yeah, I
but
wasn't
then
a secret guy.
she ran away, and then I was like, "Dude, I just saw a naked chick." He's like, "Could you send me Recon on that?"
Man, that's so cool.
It was pretty sweet, dude. I was honestly like, I got the full pizza delivery guy experience.
Man.
I had none of that experience with schlepping.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no. A lot of people yelled at me.
Yeah, I went to go drop off a bag of Burger King, and then this Mexican guy with a big curved dick runs.
Roma.
It was like
I barely know him.
It was like a scimitar coming out of his waist.
It's a himitar.
All right. Well, I think that's the podcast for this week. What do we have to plug, fellas? We're going back on the damn road in spring.
Yeah, we're gonna be plugging that very, very soon.
Yeah, those dates will be live. We're working on it right now. So those in the next couple weeks we'll have all those ticket links up. So we'll be back out there. Get on the email list if you want to pre-sale tickets. They'll be a little bit cheaper.
Yeah, jump on the tour sheet if you're not already. It's linked in the show notes at the top of our website. It's pretty much everywhere. We base where we go off how many of you guys jump on that tour sheet and tell us to go there. So if you're tweeting us like, "Oh, come to Bumblefuck, Nebraska," or whatever,
yeah, you got
get 20 friends to fill out the tour sheet. We'll go to Bumblefuck, Nebraska.
Exactly, and I'm going to be headlining a pizza place in Fresno.
Goddamn right, you are.
Yeah, I'm doing so well, and I've changed. So yeah, you can get tickets for that on my Facebook this Friday and Saturday, and that'll be fun. I really haven't gone to Fresno and yelled at everybody in a little while.
Yeah.
I got some other cool stuff that I'm working on that's not different non-Mean Boys projects that I won't announce yet, but stay tuned. I got some stuff in the crock pot I think you guys will enjoy. What do you guys got? You guys got any shows?
Yeah,
you wanna plug here?
On January 6th, I will be headlining the Punchline in Sacramento at 7.
This comes out on the 8th, right?
Oh, well, then I already did that, and thank you all for coming. Tomorrow night, January 9th, I'll be headlining the Madhouse down in San Diego.
Oh, wait, no, I'm at the Madhouse this week, and I'm in Fresno later in the month. Sorry.
All right, well, I'm at the Madhouse on the 9th. That's definitely where I am.
Yeah.
And if you're in the Los Angeles area, January 27th, I am recording my second album, Partylicious, at the Chatterbox in West Covina. Come on out. It's going to be a fucking great show. All the boys will be there.
Yeah, we'll be there.
Yeah, and I want to see. I want
Nicole
as many
Buchanan
Mean
will
Boys
be
heads
there.
there as possible.
Yeah, and then, look, you got to go see the kid. He's in rare form. Be a part of history.
Yeah, come party.
Your new shit's really fucking good.
Thanks, man.
I really recommend it.
I'm more on Connor's side here, but I appreciate the support.
Par for the course.
January 20th in Newport Beach, I'm featuring a Gunwale Ale. So come out to that, and then the 21st, I'm at the Haha Cafe.
You only perform in places that are also World of Warcraft quest dispatch zones. Well, yeah, I talked to the orc there, and if I get these kobolds out of his garden, I get 10 gold. That's halfway to a sucking super potion or whatever. I don't know how your games work. Anyway, that's the show. Thanks for ringing in the new year with us. Love you guys. Fuck everything. God is dead.
Oh, well, that's what you told Mom, too, and now she's getting deep-dicked by a 300-pound Taco Bell manager. Is that what you want from me, too? Sorry, that's really funny.